Here's a phone that has been in the family for a long time. This was my great-grandmother's Cortelco 2554. Vintage 1960s telephone. And it is connected. I got my phone jack working so I can hook up my regular wall phones to it again. I pick it up. You can hear there is a dial tone. The cord is not that... It's not regular because back when I was in my grandmother's house, the cord got chewed by mice. So, yeah. It has been sitting in the dining room on the wall with the wall plate. I have the wall plate somewhere, but I don't know where it's at. And it's going to take a while to install a wall plate in this house. And I don't think my mom would be happy to me about that. So I installed my own with just using a screw that's in the wall and using 2 DSL filters, which it seems to be working quite nice. So, I'll let you listen in, go and walk through the numbers.
The number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please try again.
Yeah, the one thing I do like about this phone is that it's so quiet that there is no distortion. And that happens to all these old telephones. That's one of the reasons why I like about them. Now, let me get to where there can be some silence on the line. I don't even know what number to dial. Well, first of all, I'll call the M&T Bank. And it went to receiver off hook because I took too long. Alright, I go and dial the number.
M&T Bank thanks you for your call. Good evening. Today is Monday, April 24th. 8:11. Current temperature at 54 degrees. Partly sunny today, highs around 60. Partly cloudy tonight, lows in the low 40s. Tuesday, partly sunny, slight chance of an afternoon shower, highs upper 50s. The weather phone is another community service of M&T Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Cool. Alright. And now I will call my own number, and it will be busy. You don't need to hear my number. Even though Go Animations Boy 2004 just figured it out. Got the busy signal. And here is the most exciting part about these old telephones. One thing I like when people had home phones around me, when I used to live in Centralia, I now live in Vermilion. So this was a few years ago. Actually, it was way longer than that. It was like a decade ago, 10 years ago. I had a neighbor that had both a desk telephone like this, but it was in green. It was a desk telephone. And they also had a VTech CS6114. I was there one day and I heard both that green phone and the cordless phone ring. And I love that combination. I love hearing mechanical bell telephones like this and cordless phones like this ring together. That's my favorite sound ever. Hearing both a phone like this and a phone like this ring at the same time. Now that we got some quiet on the line, I want to show you the cool thing about this phone. This is a DTMF pad. And what that means is that when you push more than one number, it will send out only one of the tones. It won't generate both of them, it will only send out one. So I'll go through the regular number cycle. Okay? Now I'm going to push 1 and 2 together and listen to the tone that it makes. Yes. That is one of the tones that DTMF uses. Now I'm going to push 1 and 4 and you'll hear a different tone. Alright. Now 4 and 5. 4 and 6. That actually sounds like the Motorola Microtact tone. Those old phones. That sounds like the confirmation tone. But anyway, let's keep on moving. So I'm going to push 2 and 5 together. And I'm going to push 7 and 8. This tone and this tone generate an 8. Okay? And now I'm going to push the last set, which is star and 0. Okay? And now 9 and pound. It's hard to type fast on this, but once you get used to it, you'll get the hang of it. So yeah. Now I will call the testing number. Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing. I almost said computer. This is not a computer video, this is a telephone video. This telephone has a carbon microphone into it. Hello, hello, hello. Test, test, test. Now I'm gonna call to a very clear telephone intercept recording.
We're sorry, you have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this recording in error, please check the number and try to call again. We're sorry, you have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this recording in error, please check the number and try your call again.
Excellent sound quality. And I believe these shoulders right here are for if you gotta go do something else or some website, hit the thing. Quit making noise on me. Oh, the phone was making weird noise. I don't know why. Where was I? Oh yeah, these shoulders that are on top of the phone base. If you gotta go do something else or you want to keep the phone person on hold, you just put the hands out like that and they'll be waiting. So yeah, I guess that's about it for this telephone. And yeah, I guess thank you for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. I'm sure my great-grandmother, may she rest in peace, I'm sure she enjoyed this telephone, because it's a pretty nice telephone. So, like this video if you did, comment if you have one, and subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned for more.